And we've gained 135,000 this time. The hydraulic press. The manufacturing industry has taken a giant stride forward with the announcement of a new invention by Mr. Joseph Bramach, previously notable for his inventions of the beer engine and the improved water closet, amongst other equally splendid innovations. Applying the principles of fluid dynamics within a closed system as outlined by the French mathematician Pascal, Bramach has developed a powerful new hydraulic press. The machine uses two pistons of different sizes linked by a sealed fluid-filled system. A small force applied to the smaller piston is translated via the fluids into a far greater force on the larger piston. This force can be brought to bear on many aspects of manufacturing process and presents the drawing of a new age, that of hydraulic engineering. Okay. Here we may not need additional troops to garrison this. Okay. And in here in India, I only need to move a force closer to the border so that they could move up a little. Better. Okay. This army needs a general, another commander, soldier from birth. Alright, that means he is very capable. Soldier from birth. Now in Europe we are further positioning our armies. And it looks like finally we are positioned. And we can hit the Spanish hard and well. The trade is making us 41,000 a turn, which is a lot of money. We won't be making much after we break our trade agreements, and we won't be raiding the Marathas' wealth. So approximately that's an income loss of 65,000. Okay, the Navy needs to travel here. There are two Spanish navies present, and there are forces in these Spanish navies. If a war breaks out, we should launch a preliminary strike on them, and we should get rid of these two navies with soldiers on board. Furthermore, here we need to move on the enemy. This area is very Protestant, and that's not good at all. There are no churches that I can build, unfortunately, but at some point would have to bring a priest there, I guess. As you can see, it's only mines. Okay. Now, going to launch an offensive on the last colony that the Marathans possess here in America. We don't need this brigade. Okay. don't need these also. Okay, that's just fine. Furthermore, I may have to build myself up here a bit. Yeah, we may have to go for a bunch of all access if we can. Oh, look at that, we can. But we already have 1 out of 1 for these. So we do need an army, no doubts about that. So let's go for 1. We need to kind of turn the scale in our favor with them. Okay, I'm not gonna build anything this turn, surprisingly. I want to have more money in the bank before I do that. Which may be something I had to employ previously, but previously I, through my games, saw money as a truly important aspect. Because if I won't build, I just may lose much. The Spanish are massing forces here. In Brussels. Okay, workers on strike here, but it has been squashed, the strike. Good. Quite a few troops have been recruited again. And look at that, steam engine factory, steam powered close mills all over the place. There is also a very important building in France, right here, coaching that needs to be built. This will keep everybody much happier. And look at that, Arc de Triomphe Arc. Doesn't give anything really special. This magnificent and imposing monument of French military power proves and success. All armies and nations need to mark their victories and honor the dead. The Arc de Triomphe was the largest structure of its type ever designed and was intended to be a grandiloquent gesture of French military superiority. This, given that Napoleon Bonaparte had direction of the French army, was entirely reasonable. Created to mark Napoleon's victory at Austerlitz in 1805, the structure was commissioned a year later, but not completed until the 1830s. Napoleon ordered a wooden mock-up to be put in place in 1810, and work was completely halted after the Bourbon Restoration. Napoleon's corpse eventually passed through the Arc on its way to its final resting place at Les Invalides. This was not the only remarkable thing to pass through the Arc. At the Victory Parade, the mark on the end of the First World War, a pilot flew its Newport biplane under the Arc as part of the event. The Tomb of the Unknown Soldier is a later addition commemorating the honored dead and missing of the French army in the Great War. Okay, let's do this. Let's build it. Make sure it's there. Also, I'm further going after my towns. Oh, I remember. No, I don't remember. Did I already build through all of these or not? It could be not. I probably should wait before I do that. One thing I should check is how my ports are doing, because I know that most of these are done, but there's probably a few ports out there in the Empire where things still need to be improved further. One thing's for sure, the towns certainly need an upgrade. Here, as you can see, another one in India. Ceylon, it needs a look at also. It looks like we are in India, the major power that is doing pretty much whatever it wants. We launched more successful offensives there. We do have an upper hand. Let's further our attacks there. Fine. They were indifferent, now they're at war. Your bones will become one with the dust. Your blood will be washed away by the monsoon rains. War it is. Okay. War it is then, fine. It looks like we have this under control. Or so I would think.
Oui, monsieur.
Okay, look at these guys. Dervishes, melee infantry.
La vertu et la valeur invaincue.
Not anymore. Let's garrison ourselves the city here. I couldn't reach them in time,
Monsieur.
fortunately. But we'll see.
Prêt à recevoir vos ordres?
Yeah, it looks like we will reach them. They have Quasi Balshi musketeers here. And some additional things. Now it's time for me to pull up the pre-sale forward and I want to further invest into construction. I'll start from Europe with the college. Okay. That's something that's been worked on for generations. And as you can see, in the heart of Europe, things are looking very modern and more or less splendid. Only the last tier buildings do need some kind of a look at. Not everywhere though, but in quite a few areas they do. Okay, let's keep moving. Okay, let's go, go, go. Here we see two towns that need some kind of a upgrade. Make everybody much happier. It seems to me that there's just simply some provinces that require quite a bit of investment. Most of the provinces do not need anything. Which is good. It's good for us long as we are finding something to build though. Building last level buildings is very expensive. But we have here a plantation. Fine. I'm glad that we have Ceylon taken. Oh, look at that. That's a building that would provide religious bonuses to our enemies. Here we need a church. This will keep the population in the island stable over time. Very happy indeed. How's this town feeling about it? Looks like they're feeling quite well. Even with some happiness reduction, this town is going to prosper with all that industry provided. Things will surely look good for them. So there were quite a few towns that needed some kind of an investment, and I think we poured in approximately over 100,000 into this, so the investment was surely very sizable. What do we have here? Not very happy population with our work. And it looks like we'll be left with 79,000. That's it. We're done here. For good. Also, I need to invest more. Infantry VX. My son Duroy. Yeah, let's have an army of these. Very interesting. What will come out of all of this? Okay. Can I finally leave this force? It looks like the nobility is angry. Surprisingly enough. Well, I'm just gonna go for additional. Actually, yeah, they can stay there. I can't think about it. We'll actually would need to move them to the front line just before the war. Besides that, Morocco needs to be attacked. And we can as well take it for ourselves, if we can do this. And desert warriors, a bunch of militia, Barbary pirates. In any case, let's solve this. It's a victory. A sure victory, and that's a proper piece of land for us. A nation has been wiped out. Done. It looks like things are going well here. Here we're also going to get rid of them. They do not have any more provinces in America. They are pouring additional 2 armies into Brussels. Letter of demands from Morocco. Workers are